This video will be about the Granddaddy Basin in 1968. We're looking at Granddaddy Basin here. This is Lodgepole and Granddaddy Lake right here. This would be the Rhoades Lake area. And this is Splash Dam. Splash Dam. And this is another picture of Splash Dam below Splash Dam. This is actually the Granddaddy Mountain peeking through the clouds here. As you can see, the top of the Granddaddy Mountain is flat. You can't see that from down below. This is the Hathebruck cabin as it appeared in 1968. The retort was used to separate the gold from the mercury. Few pictures of Bill Mangum, who was the source that brought me to the Granddaddy Basin. If you are lucky to find a cache of gold bars up there, this is probably what they'll look like. These are Spanish marks in the gold bar. I carved my name in the cabin in 1968. This is another view of the cabin. These sleuth boxes were used to separate the mercury and the gold and then put the mercury into the retort. If you're lucky enough to find this vein, it was a good one, 4 feet thick. They diverted the water into the placer mines when they were done. You find a lot of brook trout in Lodgepole Lake. Here's another sluice box. This heart-shaped rock was leaning up against this other rock. As you know, the Granddaddy Basin was a rich source of gold, and it's just one of the 7 locations of the Rhoades mines. Bill Mangum used to come to me when I was young and tell me about the Rhoades mines. When I was about 8 or 9 years old, he would tell me the location of the rich mine, which was in he called it a cove, and there used to be a water running right out of the mountain. You go up halfway up the mountain and go about 2/3 the way around, and he said you'd find that mine. And he'd talk about that with me all the time. And then later on, as I got older, he didn't talk to me about it anymore. I don't think he wanted me up there. I've only been up in the Granddaddy Basin probably 4 or 5 times, and we stayed up there a few days at a time and search all over, see what we could find. But we had no clue what we were doing up there in those years. We didn't know what we were looking for, and didn't know where to look, and had no geology background, and it was just looking for the history is all we've ever done. I never expected to find any gold up there, but I did find a lot of history, and that's what it was. And like I've always said, the true treasures of the mountains are the mountains themselves, not the gold, not all that stuff, just the beauty of it. The true treasures of the mountains are the mountains themselves. Randy William Lewis. Big meadow up in the basin. This cabin was at Lodgepole, and later it was torn down and burned for firewood. It was not the Hathebruck cabin. This is a picture of Lodgepole. The King of Kings mine went way down in the bottom of Granddaddy Mountain. It was quite an experience going into that mine. I guess everyone knows that the Rhoades mine were actually Spanish mines, and before that they were ancient mines, and some of them even have a seeing eye, which would be letting you know that they were ancient mines.